The men of Gondor and Arnor make a stand here against the legions of Dol Guldur and their allies in this Dawnless Days total war battle, and I'm looking forward to this one here, as we do have a different sub-mod being used in today's Dawnless Days siege battle. We do have the Wayne Riders sub-mod being used, which is set in a little bit earlier period of the Third Age, as when like the Wayne Riders were sort of the main threat in Middle-earth. And look at that, what a great charge there from the orcs of Dol Guldur as they go in early on here. And yeah, we'll see how they do in this one. I'm really looking forward to seeing if Dol Guldur can win a fight. 'Cause, you know, we often see Dol Guldur get absolutely slapped about in a lot of these Dawnless Days battles, but you know, maybe Wayne Riders like Dol Guldur is going to make a difference. Black Orc Berserkers absolutely annihilating this militia here of Arnor, or I think they're actually Arthedain, but pretty much like with the remnants of Arnor at this point. But yeah, they're joined by Gondor in this one, and I think we do have two Dol Guldurs actually. I think we don't, and yeah, it should make for a very, very interesting fight. I think we've got a similar sort of situation over here. Amphalas Watch fighting against the Nazgul are in the front lines here, and these guys are very strong if I remember correctly. The Nazgul are damn right hard to kill. A little shock infantry of their own. There's like 9 of them, unbreakable pretty much, being sent in straight at the beginning with a whole bunch of it looks like Gloomglaives also going in here. But yeah, Wayne Riders is set, like I was saying, in the Third Age, but it's set sort of earlier, before Rohan's even a kingdom. And like the Wayne Riders is the biggest threat in Middle-earth, not really Sauron. And there you go, the Amphalas Watch pushed aside. Now looks like it's the Otar, which is like, I guess, like Gondor or swordsman. They're being sent in. And this was sent in by a member of my Discord. So it was a really fun one. It was really close. And yeah, it's certainly on a different map to what we usually see. It's on an unfortified settlement. And I can't remember which one exactly, but yeah, on a cool unfortified settlement, which we don't see many of those often these days either. It's either just siege battles or land battles. Black Orc Berserkers, I think they are accidentally pulling through. Actually, I think they go Berserks, they don't know, so I don't think this is the play. I don't think they were pulling through. Kind of ran into the unit though. But yeah, Berserkers going Berserk. We don't see that a lot either in Dawnless Days, which is cool to see, you know, these guys out of control. I think they're pretty much just getting absolutely annihilated. They don't seem like there's many of them giving, like actually swinging their blades down there. Yes, it's great to be back in the world of Middle-earth with some glorious, glorious siege battles. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to pick out that officer down there for Arnor because he looks great. Look at him. It's an awesome looking unit. And this is actually Knights of Arnor going in to the fight down here and supported by some Kingdom Militia. They are dealing with those Berserkers. They're going to have to kill them to a man. There is another unit of Berserkers over here just running down some more militia. Looks like they returned. But then after that, they've got a whole bunch of archers here ready to start firing up Merkwood trackers. We do have a general here, which is the Black Company. This is like a really good, like, evil mannish, like archer unit, I believe. We also have a Nazgul over here, Olog High as well. 15 Olog High in a unit in Wayne Riders submod, but I think they are a lot weaker and very susceptible to like shock infantry and a few other things. We've got Wraith Riders as well, which is an undead cav unit. Not as great, but they are unbreakable as well. And we've got the guards of the Fountain over here, so yeah, Fountain Guard here, already into the fight, being sent in to help out the Otar here. They fight all these Gloomglaives. They are starting to break. The Nazgul still in here, full strength, 9 out of 9 of them. And the Olokai also now being thrown in. Archers, looks like they are trading over here. Masters of Mirkwood, some like more elite Orcish archers. These guys are these Masters of Mirkwood. They're dueling with the Otar bows up here. Looks like Gondor's kind of losing that fight a little bit, but I mean, I think they're trading fairly well. Gondor, though, I think is in a better condition looking at his archers. And yeah, and we've got Amphalas Watch here and more Otar. They're kind of blocking this choke point. I don't think they're going to make a push there, but we will see. There's a lot of troops being kept in the forest over here, whether that's just to get them closer to the front lines safely, or whether they're just trying to hide their plans. You can see the Olokai have pulled through. They are absolutely fine to do that. Trolls are allowed to pull through. It's kind of how you use them. And they're just kind of going on through, and they're going to be attacking. Looks like the archers, they want to go after them. Knights of Arnor are going in, and archer fire is absolutely focusing down these trolls. Still 15 out of 15. They need some Javies over here. We've got some Orthanc Chieftains there of Javies. And so these are Orthanc Chieftains. They aren't throwing the Javies though, they're just going straight into melee. And the Orcs have got in deep. They are starting to drop now though, down to 12 out of 15. That's much quicker than in vanilla Dawnless Days. These guys are like absolute tanks and that. Here they are still pretty tanky, but you know, that there's more of them means that they are weaker. That's kind of how they balanced them out, I think. And the Arthedain longbows here can now just set up and start blasting these Olokai, which is absolutely what they need to do. But it's not the end of the world. There is a second Olokai on the way forward now. So yeah, one might have failed, but the second one is going to be sent in. And yeah, it looks like we're going to see more Gloomglaives getting sent in as well. Just absolute spams of shock being sent in. Looks like Eriador cavalry as well, light cav, going out trying to force some excitement. The Knights of Arnor on the side here holding the line. Yeah, there you go. He's the Black Hawk Berserkers getting slowly cut down there. Good to see. We've got Arthedain Spearmen at Arms coming forward here. These guys also look pretty good, and they're like glowing. Their chainmail's like glowing. They look great though. The units do. They really do look good. And what is coming forward here? Lots of archers. The Black Company. We've got looks like more Black Hawk Berserkers going in. Looks like they just brought a whole army of like shock infantry, which is really good to be honest. It's not a bad idea. These berserkers as well, you have to kill every last one of them. Aren't necessarily like great at killing stuff themselves, I'd say, but it seems like they are. And there's huge amounts of them, and also they are unbreakable, so it just takes forever to get rid of one unit. And on a charge, obviously, they are slaying these Knights of Arnor, which are pretty spent. I mean, after that, they've got to take on a spear unit, which is what they're going into that next, and a sword unit there. That's going to be hard to break through. Looks like the first troll unit is nearly spent, though, but the breakthrough is happening. You can see here, polearms breaking. Knights of the Fountain Guard. Fountain Guard, God. Gloomglaive still fighting in here against Knights of Arnor. Looks like we've got archer fire coming from the Otar bows there, focusing down these Gloomglaives. As you can see, they're wavering at 220, not nearly as effective as those berserkers, because they are going to break, it looks like, pretty early. He's one breaking at 195, not even at half strength before it runs, and that one, yeah, also, you know, pretty weak up before it's going to retreat. And you can see Gondor holding on there. He's running out of reserves. We are going to see some Orc Taskmasters come forward. Yeah, tier 1 unit, I guess these guys, you know, like all the guys that sort of like whip the Orcs, keep them in line, keep them in battle formation maybe, I don't know. Black Hawk Berserkers, he's got some like Berserkers over there, it's good to see. And he's got another troll to send him. But yeah, he's kind of running out of reserves as this Dol Guldur player over on this side. Over here, it looks like we've got, yeah, not a lot of elites. We've got troll hunters, they're good though. We have got Anflas Watch coming forward. They're not going to be able to do much. We've got Remnant of Akabeleth, which is like which is Numenor. Orthanc Chieftains, pretty solid. We've got another Guards of the Fountain here. Guards of the Citadel as well, which is a tier 3 speed unit. So we'll see how they can do. But you know, there's still some nasty units here, still knocking about. And you can see here, the Berserkers do break. And I take it back, they aren't unbreakable. They break it. 51. I thought these guys were unbreakable. I thought that's the whole point of them. Wraith Riders in here. These guys I'm pretty sure are unbreakable. They're undead. They're undead horsemen. It's like Servants to the Eye, but undead and unbreakable.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
They're in the fight. I don't think they're really doing much to change the outcome of that fight. You can see Archer Fire coming in here is doing some great damage to these bows down here, to these Berserkers down here. They're going to need to deal with those archers. You've got so many like Mercury trackers back here. I guess the size of the unit kind of encumbers them a little bit. Yeah, they need to try and focus into those Otar bows over there. The second troll unit having gone in now for the Olokai.
A unit is running running from the enemy.
There you go, slamming into the chieftains. Done a decent amount of damage to them. They actually are, yeah, they are losing. They're in a bad situation. They are nearly through here, though, are the orcs. They just literally have to break like tiny units of Knights of Arnor here, 2 units of them. The chieftains need to get back into the fight, try and hold it, stabilize the area. I think they're trying to bait them in, though. They want to try and, I think, fight them on a larger front, maybe to use the Javies. I'm not really sure what the plan is. It's an interesting move, that's for sure, whatever it is. Arthedain longbows here. Look like they're going to help deal with the remains of these orc bows. It looks like they've done what damage they can, but they're running out of ammo. Oh, those orc bows, Arthedain longbows, still have plenty of ammo and plenty of freedom to shoot whatever they like. More berserkers are bound to go in. Just endless berserkers going in on this flank here. But eventually, the supply of them will run out. Will run dry. There you go. I mean, look, that spear's losing. The berserkers in the fight, they are losing, and so are the swords over here in most areas. They could send these guys in. They could really try and break through. See, the forces of Gondor and also Arnor are thinking of retreating. I don't know if there's actually really a cap point as such, is there? I don't think so. Oh, it's here. It's actually here, so they can't really fall back too far. There's a cap point. They look like they wanted to retreat further up here. Can't really do that. Eriador cavalry with their green shields. They're going to go in. They're going to, I guess, try and break Black Orc Berserkers. I think that's what they're aiming to do. Or try and maybe go after the Wraith Riders. Slamming in here. Brave few riders of Eriador. I think they pretty much, they haven't broken immediately. Nearly have. And yeah, there you go, broken. But look at this. Yeah, the orcs are through. The defenses cannot hold, at least at the moment. But, and it looks like they are wanting to fall back. This is the cap point here. This will start a counter going down if they capture this. So I think the forces of men, they need to try and defend it. Remnant of Akalabeth, I think is how you say it. That's coming forward. Heavily armored spear. That's very, very cool. Very much like Citadel Guard. Yeah, they need to be sent in. They need to defend this this area because the shock is arriving. I mean, they should be able to deal with this Knights of Arnor on their own. Really, should this player here, this one in blue. He's still got his trolls alive, by the way, as does I think the other, Dogledor. So they still got a couple of a couple of trolls alive. The Nazgul are still very much alive, but they are down to they're down 4 Nazgul. Still have the other one very much healthy. And there you go. Looks like we've got archers here. Some longbowmen sacrificing themselves to set up so the defenses can be set up. Taking as many of these berserkers down with them as they can. Cycle charge. I mean, those tiny little Black Orc there should win. It looks like they are going to just try and retreat. Crazy. I mean, like that is just giving up the cap point, which I think gives a battle-wide morale bonus. But I think it will start. It doesn't look like it's going to start a timer. I don't think. So that's at least a positive. But yeah, that's still silly because it's going to really debuff the defenders here, who have got a variety of quality units like Amphlast Watch. We still got the Roqueni of the White Tree, which is a really good sword unit available here. It has taken some fire though. It's like a fountain guard with a sword, pretty much like a fountain and a Citadel Guard combined with the sword unit, making a sword unit. Got the Orthanc chieftains here because at this point the Orthanc is still in control of Gondor, yet to be gifted to Saruman. So we've got Citadel Guards of the Citadel, Arthedain spears. I mean, they've got a lot of spears left, which is concerning for them because they are fighting a lot of shock. Still have the Troll Hunters as well, which is a medium shock infantry. They do have Javies themselves, going to be perfect for hunting trolls when they make an appearance. You can see they have got their javies here actually ready to go. Spear tips down. And we still have got a polearm, which isn't really got much counter potential for the attackers, apart from the trolls. The trolls are probably the best counter, or archers, I guess. One or the other. Again, more longbowmen about to be slain here by orcs. Snaga spears. Not the most deadly of enemies. Actually bigger than the Arthedain men.
Men are wavering.
Like, look at them. They are like the same size. Giant.
The men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
But now it turns into a single choke point battle, or at least it does for the moment. Whether we're going to see them go back around to this barricade over here, try and smash that down so they can come through there, might be a possibility. Might need to happen. Merco trackers maybe also want to set up there, and they could try and loop their shots into getting some side shots. Might be an option as well. It looks like Wraith Riders here. They're capturing the point. Good for them. The Arthedain longbows are actually combat even. They are actually winning this fight. Holding these orcs at bay.
Run from the enemies. This is shameful.
A trickle of Amphalas Watch there routing. I don't know where they're from. Oh, is that it was a reserve? Oh my gosh. They focused down a poor Amphalas Watch to a man and just routed the whole lot of them. And they had Javies left as well. And they have rallied, actually. They've rallied outside of their friendly lines. Someone needs to rush them because those Javies could be huge for killing off trolls. Which I think is what they kept them alive for. So yeah, really good. And that's why I think the Trollens been sent even further back. Because they just do not want them killed. And there you go, Snaga Spear is going to rush those poor Amphalas Spears. And they'll probably kill off these Amphalas levies pretty easily. And there you go. I mean, now I saw like the preliminary sort of like skirmish phase, if you call it that, like where like both sides send out cheap throwaway units, is over. It looks like, yeah, these spears are getting broken, and so are the bows. Black Orc Berserkers, yeah, getting run down. But yes, now we are into the sort of like the end phase a little bit, because now it is the final assault onto the more actual like well-trained, fresh troops. And it looks like we're going to see Black Orc Berserkers go in. A pretty healthy unit. They only lost 30 orcs. And they're going to charge in here. And yeah, this should be... Oh my gosh, look at all those guys that are getting impaled. It's hilarious. I love that animation that Spearmen do. But yeah, there you go. They took out a fair amount of those Berserkers actually on the charge there. And we'll see what... Yeah, they immediately are losing. So yeah, these Berserkers, you know, on a charge do a really good job. Whether they're going to cycle these guys in and out, I wonder. The attackers try and get the best charge bonus possible. We'll see.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
The Arnorian head down there. There's going to be many more of those heads, I'm sure, rolling by the end of today's battle. I hope you guys have enjoyed the siege so far. And I'd pretty much call it a siege. It's been pretty much just a choke point battle here and there. It's not like a wall tournament, but it's still pretty much a siege fight. I wouldn't call it a battle. There's no sort of like, you know, grand cavalry charges or flanks going on. It's very much more of a grindy sort of game, like a typical siege. And there you go, combat even now. The initial charge is pretty dangerous. I would cycle out that Black Orc Berserker. I don't know whether you could charge up the flank there. I think maybe the slope kind of stops you from doing it. Yeah, I'd probably cycle a new, like the one that's losing out, get the other one to charge in. You might do a lot more considerable damage. Olog-hai were debating coming forward. They are getting shot for their crimes of moving forward. And looks like we've got archers set up here, and they are trying to deal with these Gondor archers up here as well, the Otar bows. They're nearly out of ammo, so how worth it is shooting them, I do not know. We have got Orc Taskmasters pulling out. Whether they were going to go round and maybe attack there, I don't know. Also, the Nazgul is being hidden. Whether that's also going to go up that other ramp and then destroy that barricade. Potentially. Yeah, Arthedain's spearmen here are slowly being destroyed. I mean, next up is going to be a pretty tough unit as well. I mean, yes, tier 3 spear next. Guards at Citadel. They do look very cool. I like the look of these guys. Look awesome. And there you go. They are going to cycle the same units in, actually. They're going to send in the unhealthy one. Well, it is very much unhealthy now. They're sending that one in. There you go. Again, these guys are going to get impaled. Love it. And again, the Berserkers cut down a good many of these spearmen on the charge there, down to 54. This is what they're going to have to do. It's going to be an attritional sort of warfare, just charging in with one unit and just cutting down as many spears as possible. You can see here they got the Roqueni of the White Tree in a test unit formation. And I think we are now going to see the other front being opened up, Black Orc Berserkers shifting around. There isn't much in the way of ammo left for the defenders. There's still some Arthedain longbows here with ammo. But yeah, they are running short on ammo when it comes to shooting at things, whether it's going to be shock infantry, whether it's going to be trolls. I'd have thought they'd be saving their ammo for the trolls, or maybe like the Nazgul, things like that. We will see. They can't really afford to shoot shock infantry, and it's not even that great as shock infantry. They're like Black Orc Berserkers. They go in, they do a bit of damage, and then they do eventually die pretty quickly. The reason they are so many of them is because they're not that great. 300-man unit. Yeah, it's 300 man because it's not that great. They still haven't broken through this first spear line. They are struggling. The Arthedain spearmen are holding strong.
Our men are wavering.
And there you go. 33 of them left. Still holding strong for a tier 2 unit. It's pretty impressive, actually. Even if it has got like the extra chevrons, that's impressive. And we are, I think, going to see an offensive over on this side here. They're going to stretch the defenders. It's a good idea for the attackers. They still have the numbers in their favor by about 1,000. I would take that chance to start attacking some other points. This is definitely one that it should be attacked. There's not a lot of ammo left, so they can't jabby like the Berserkers as they do this. Berserkers are going to start to bring down this barricade here. I don't know if we can see the strength of it. There you go, 45, and it's dropping quickly. Look at that, these guys. The axes here just cutting through the wooden barricade very easily. They're going to go through these Otar next. I think they should be able to take these guys. I feel like the Otar should probably lose some men there when they like drop. I don't know, maybe. I feel like standing on the top of that barricade should take some losses. And there you go, a lot of Berserkers getting slain. They didn't get a charge bonus. They might need to cycle out, I think, those Black Orc Berserkers and get a charge in a moment. We're going to let the archers do most of the fighting, those Masters of Merc, which is not a bad idea either. Just let them do the damage. They're on to that next line. You can see here the charge from the Black Orc Berserkers. Unsuccessful. The guards at the Citadel took about 10 losses and then sort of started to turn that around. We've got archer fire back there. It's again shooting at Arthedain longbows. Probably one of the last few targets to shoot at for the attackers. The Fountain Guard is obviously the primary target still, I'd say. But yeah, if you get rid of these archers, then there's no threat really for the attackers when it comes to their trolls. The jabbies of the troll hunters a little bit. It's whether they can get them off. And here we go, Black Orc Berserkers. They're going to go in for another charge. We'll see again whether they can break through. Setting up. Get going, boys. Get going. Time is of the essence, and here we go. We're going to watch as another wave gets impaled. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's such a cool animation. You don't see it enough. There you go. The Citadel Guard. How many did they lose that time? They were about 101. Down to 79, actually. That was a lot more successful as that charge, and they might want to stay in this combat a little longer. Really good there. I don't know again. whether this gap here, a patch of grass, you could sneak up the side there with something. Try and get in. I mean, you could throw the Nazgul in potentially as well. There's some weakened Nazgul and also a healthy one. Throw them in soon. Pole arms being sent into Fouling Guard. Now is the time for the archers of Dol Guldur to go into overdrive. Start focusing on that pole arm. Either that or Troll's got to go in. Try and break through that pole arm line. And yeah, the Black Orc Berserkers sort of combat even, losing at points. Over on this side here, you can see the Spears, Anthlas Watch losing, Otar losing. Got a general now in here, the Requeni of the White Tree. This might be a good spot for a Troll unit as well. I don't know if they're going to send one. Nope, he's going the other way. We are seeing some more Black Orc Berserkers going in, and Taskmasters as well being sent in that direction, but no more. It looks like the rest is going to go up the main sort of assault line over here. Oh, we also have the Chieftains. I hadn't even realized this. The Chieftains set up here and they're jabbing into the side of these of those Berserkers. Really nice, really nice. Here you go, the Founding Guard holding strong. I mean, for Citadel Guard, some of them look like quite just basic, like this guy here. Just like got a spear and a shield, basic armor. Some of them have a bit more armor going on, like this guy has like shoulder plates. It's certainly not as good as the vanilla Citadel Guard, but here you go. Olokai going in. Are they going to try and break through this polearm line? They'll give it a go. They did it earlier. And they're going to just kind of just push their way through. Now would be the time, yep, to bring forward the Troll Hunters. They are literally perfect for this role. It looks like, yeah, the player, though, has realized the situation. He's pulling back the Trolls. He doesn't want to get hunted. No, he does not want to be hunted. And there you go. This is actually looking pretty close on the side here. Look at this. Otar against the Nazgul. The Nazgul are nearly dead, though. One of them left. One of the 9 surrounded down here. But that is it. They need to send in something else, something healthy. It looks like they pulled back the Requeni just for now. But yeah, they need to send in some of the Berserkers. Send in something to help out the Nazgul. Sauron's one of Sauron's most loyal servants who's been abandoned. Send in the Berserkers. Cut down that Otar. And I mean, if they can do that, there's not a lot left really, like over here, unless they want to start cutting Troll Hunters and the polearms over to that flank. They are running low on reserves over here. It's going to be the Orthanc Chieftains next, which again also pretty struggled quite a lot against Shock and Trolls as a combo. Polearms are being pulled back, I think, just because they're getting shot at. Merca Track is doing that damage, and also looks like we have still a Black Company general with ammo. The Spears are now free to just charge again if they wanted to, but I don't know if they're going to do that. I think the Nazgul has died. Yeah, I think it's died to a man. It's impressive. Shows that they are pretty much unbreakable. I have seen them break like once, but if you've got a healthy amount of like men left in the field, they'll just fight for the last one of them. There you go, the Berserkers break. I feel like these guys should fight to the last Berserker. They don't, I mean, they nearly do. Some of them have fought to like that. I've seen down to like 10 or so.
Our men return to the fight.
But yeah, they don't, as a Berserker, they don't fight to the last man, which is kind of like the typical Total War must. If it's a Berserk unit fights to the last man, because it's very vulnerable to going Berserk.
Attack! Attack!
Yeah, they're about to go in again here. I think they're going to stack up both these units and just charge in on the guards at the Citadel. Not a bad idea. Get a couple of units to try and do it. I mean, down to 64. We'll have a look at the numbers in a second after the charge. They're pretty exhausted, these spear units, these axe units, sorry. I think this is not going to be as great a charge. They didn't run in. Guards, well, they're down to 50. Lost about 14 on the charge. And they're dropping a bit more, but both these Black Orc units here are going to probably rout. There you go, yep. And I think there's not much left for them to send up over on this flank. It's going to have to be that Snaga Spear, the Trolls, and the Nazgul that are going to have to be committed. There's not much left in the tank for the attackers when it comes to infantry. They've got, looks like, one Black Orc Berserker left. Still got the Taskmasters alive. We're going to see the Wraith Riders, I think, flank on around. There is another barricade here, though. So they are going to be stopped there if they try that. But here we go. Troll Hunters being set up. The Javies here, and they're going to try and throw their Javies. They are not going to be able to. The Olokai retreat once again. There isn't a lot left. They are going to have to either start sending in archers or like just this weak spear unit. Yeah, just accept that the Olokai are going to have to go in. They're going to have to be sent in. I mean, they've got 2 units. Can they use all the Javies up on 1 unit? Potentially. We will see. It's a battle of wits. It really is. And what's going to happen? Gondor, I think, is going to wait as long as possible until these units over here, the Black Orc Berserkers, which are really good at destroying barricades, and then the Wraith Riders can get in. So I think the idea is, yeah, get the Berserkers to destroy this barricade here. Wraith Riders rush in. Probably try and go for the Troll Hunters or for the Archers, or both, and deal with them. I think that other Wraith Rider is now going around. It's a little late to try and get around there on time. The trap will already have been already been sprung. I mean, these Black Orc Berserkers probably are spottable now. They aren't hidden anymore, so it's just whether the player themselves actually noticed them. Still, yeah, got the Troll Hunters here. They've actually taken a few hits here. They've been shot at, I think, by missiles. Good, because that's how you're going to kill them. Yeah, I don't think anyone's realised. Maybe that spear is now falling back. Maybe going to the back lines. I think it is. I think that general is going back to go and deal with what I think is what they see as an attack. The towers as well, I guess, will do some damage to the Berserkers if they can't rout these guys, like destroy this barricade quickly enough. The towers will rout them. So they need to get a move on. There you go. It's going up pretty quickly, already at 10%. Jeez, the archer towers do a lot of damage though. Spears haven't noticed. They actually have gone back. The general is going to let them in 25%, 30%. We're looking good. Cavs now arriving as well. That can draw the fire of the towers. That's much better than anyone else. They're wavering. The Cav might need to go in and finish the job because yet the Berserkers are going to break. I don't know how quickly these Cav are going to do the job. It's at 50% now. That was pretty quick. The Wraith Riders, if they dismount, might be pretty effective. No, they didn't say mounted. Let's see. 50%. Yeah, not nearly as quickly. Yeah, they're pretty slow in comparison. 51. These guys are pretty hard to kill. Very heavy Cav. Also breakable. But now here you go. Look, the spears can get into position. They're not doing it quickly enough. That's unfortunate. It was an idea, though. It was a good idea. Archer fire has been continuing on this side since we've last looked. Mainly focusing at the guards of the fountain, or the fountain guard, as they're more famously known as, down to 97. I think if they can kill the fountain guard, there's not really much to hold the trolls back. Troll hunters themselves, you know, they're there for the Javies, but they're not going to exactly hold an enemy in position. They're just shock infantry, especially like trolls. Fountain guard are kind of like an absolute wall. If you try and pull through them like the trolls will try to, you'll take losses. They've got, yeah, the Requeni of the White Tree, and they've also got the guards of the fountain there, all stacked up on each other. It's going to be very tough to break through. And here we go, yeah. Spears now here. They're going to counter that Cav very easily if they try and break through there. Don't know what barricade damage they got it to. 68%. Yeah, really slow. The axe infantry, the shock is just the best unit to use to try and destroy a barricade. It really is. And there you go. I think they're just using up all the ammo, so the Merca trackers can go into melee next. Otar bows just breaking at the sheer sight of the orcs in front of them. Down to 88 to the pole arms. And they're dropping quite quickly. That's another 4 have died since that last volley there. But yeah, they're just going to stand on top of each other here, and this is going to be just like, they're going to just try and make this the unbreakable choke point. I mean, the balance of power way in favor of the attackers still because of those trolls. Victory point in their favor as well. It's possible they can do it. Very possible. Wraith Riders over here just getting shot for free. Don't know by who. Probably the towers. Oh, there's towers are still with Gondor. Are they capable? They are. They just needed to cap it up there and they could have destroyed them. Instead, I think they are still firing. I presume they're in range. This one's capable as well. A really tough settlement to actually assault, now you think about it, with the amount of towers involved. But here we go. I think we're going to see the last march of Dol Guldur. It's going to be Black Company, Snaga Spears, Uruk-hai, all getting thrown in. The Troll Hunters are going to throw their jabbies. I imagine there'll be at least 2 volleys. There's 2 volleys to try and take out 15 trolls. Can they do it? There you go, Javies, yeah, immediately drop a troll. Wow, down to 14 out of 15. Yeah, their drop quick Javies are super strong, my gosh. See the trolls, they're trying to pull through. It's absolutely fine, they're allowed to, but they're trying to get the troll hunters into melee.
Unit is running from the enemy.
But a lot of them are dropping, the troll hunters are losing immediately, which is great if you're rooting for Dol Guldur. It looks like guards of the Citadel, they broke, but the Fountain Guard is still going. I think also trying to pull through the pole arms, obviously damaging them quite a lot. I think that, yeah, this is not going well. Archers just need to keep focusing on those pole arms. They're medium shock infantry. Got no missile block chance. Of a scary amount of jabbies. If we can take those guys out, they've got a chance. The other trolls breaking through over here. It's great news there for the attackers. They're breaking the Otar here. They're going to get this Orthanc Chieftain as well. It's waving at 88 men left. It's a good sign. What do we got here? We still got that Wraith Rider as well. Looks like the other Troll Hunter's going over here. That's going to try and javvy its way through the Uruk-hai. I imagine they'll try and pull through. Try and get rid of the... try and get rid of them. The other Uruk-hai, I think, is dead. Yeah, it looks like it's very much dead. We still have, yeah, those Taskmasters come forward. We still got the Nazgul. They're going to need to try something and try it soon. The Trolls are going to fall back. The Orthanc Chieftains hold for now, mainly because those Troll Hunters have arrived in time. The General is still looking way on the other side over there, which is good for the attack, as they just left that there. We're now going to see a charge from the Wraith Riders, I think. We can charge into those Orthanc Chieftains. That'll be a pretty good win. The 2 brave Wraith Riders going in first, followed by another 30. There you go, absolutely trampling the Chieftains. I think they're going to go straight through. They kind of did knock the unit over. They have routed it now. They're going to go into the Troll Hunters here. Really nice. Really nice. Trying to cut down these shock infantry. Trolls will come forward now. They can't jabby whilst they're in melee. That might be curtains on the side here. This other Troll Hunter has no ammo left. It's just a shock unit. Shock does have a bit of a bonus against trolls. That is for sure. They might need to try and kill off these generals. The Black Company is down to 87. They've got to try and break through swords and a polearm. It's going to be pretty tough. But yeah, the trolls over here dealing with those chieftains once and for all. Archers going into melee. The Troll Hunters here pulling out of combat. 63 of them left and dropping even lower, down to about 50. Trolls just need to get in there. General has fallen. Dol Guldur is now one of the Dol Guldur armies is now without a general. It's not the one in blue, which has the trolls left, and the Nazgul. It's the other one, which has just got like Taskmasters left. And there you go, enemy general dead as well. So that's the Requeni of the White Tree general dead. I don't know what he's got left exactly, but obviously that's huge. Looks like Cav's going to pull out of combat. It's kind of pulling through the combat it's already in, though. I'm not a big fan of that. Has kind of pulled through the longbows to get to those Troll Hunters. They've nearly routed this other Arthedain longbow here. But they're still engaged with both units. A bit cheesy, really. And there you go, the trolls. I mean, they just need to go in, just charge into the Troll Hunters. You'll kill them off. And then it's looking good here. Arnor is looking very stretched. Pole arms looking like they're going to hold there for like an eternity. But this is the problem. This is the breakthrough. And for some reason, the spear is outside the gate. I didn't realize they could do that. So maybe They could do that all along, the attackers. They could have just snuck through this gap here. But there you go. Yeah, Arnold needs to get his general back because he's needed over here to deal with those trolls. He's not going to be there in time by the looks of it. He's routed the troll hunters, got rid of them. Arthur Dane longbows break as well, just the sheer sight. And there you go. I think we're seeing a mass rout. And wow, look at that. I mean, that could have been huge if they could have got that remnant of Acabeleth to the other side. Why it stood over there for so long, I do not know. It was needed back over here to deal with those trolls. But there you go, a GG. And yeah, I think they're just going to have to run down these re-rallying longbows. And yeah, the spears should probably rout soon. But 101 men, they could have been so key. And there you go, a Pyrrhic victory for Dol Guldur. It cost them quite a lot, but they just about managed to destroy Arnor and Gondor here today. And we'll have a quick look at the end results. But this was a fun one. I enjoyed it. Sent in by Bane, who's playing as one of the Dol Guldur armies. 252 kills with his general, with his bow unit. 105 kills with the Gloomglaives. 104 with another here. Here's a Berserker's 255, 148. Nazgul getting 315 kills. And then his Trolls 162 kills. Then we have Nikki playing as the other Dol Guldur army. 128 kills with his Black Company here. 222 kills with the Black Orc Berserkers. 187 kills with another Berserker. 184, 132, 320. Excellent. And then the Archers 190 kills. 183 kills. His Wraith Riders getting 247 kills. 223 with the Olokai. Then we have Winter's Might playing as Gondor. 154 kills with the Roqueni White Tree. And then he's got his Otar getting 266 kills, 242 with the Otar here. His Orthanc Chieftains, 193 kills, 138. And then he's got his Guards of the Fountain getting 222 kills, 253. Citadel Guards getting 257 kills, and his Archers 216, 174. Then you have famous Austrian playing as the Arthur Dane army. 360 kills with the Knights of Arnor is incredible. 244 with another, 181. The Troll Hunters not actually getting many kills in the end, but I think mostly important kills, getting troll kills mainly. 274 kills with the Arthur Dane Spearman here. 277 kills with his longbows. 345 kills with another longbow here. And then his Cav only getting 33 kills. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days battle. If you did enjoy and do want to see more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. Do check out the Wayne Rider sub mod as well. It's an awesome sub mod. And if you want to send in any replays, yeah, send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.